Kia ora! Welcome to Bats Theater. We are in the Dome, and this is the 2021. What is time? What year are we in? I don't know, and I don't care to know. Of the 2021 program launch for TAHI, New Zealand Festival of Solo Performance. Give me a woo! That was a very good woo. Thank you for your woos. It is TAHI, New Zealand Festival of Solo Performance. But I have the memory of a tiny fish. And also, just like Prince and Madonna and Cher, we're too divalicious for that. So we're just going to go by our first name for the rest of the night, TAHI, at least for me, because I'm simple. It's a totally normal time. It's totally cool, the situation we're in. There's nothing to say about it. We've just chosen to be online for fun, I guess. We're online, obviously, for COVID reasons, so please bear with us if there's any technical difficulties. You guys can't complain, because that doesn't affect you, just so you know. But you can complain.
Hello, Auckland. Congratulations on level 3.
Oh my gosh, yes. Also, let me please introduce Aaron, my co-everything, on the colloquial keys.
That's me.
That was real great.
Yeah.
Just because we're streaming and you're watching from home doesn't mean you can't also be fancy. I'm treating this as a very fancy event. I'm wearing my one dress shirt that did not have a stain on it this morning, and a fun pant.
Elaine?
Yeah?
So we've talked about this before, about wearing shorts on stage. It's like you're spitting in the face of the audience. It's not professional at all. Look at this trouser. Look how happy the audience is with me.
I only have one thing to say to you.
What's that?
And I'm going to take the very wise words of Carol Churchill.
Not Carol Churchill, my favourite playwright.
As Carol Churchill once said, "I'm not a church on a hill, I'm just a woman."
That's deep. It's making me think, I apologise.
Apology accepted. Who let us do this? Okay, well, here we are at TAHI Festival. It's a very cool festival for emerging and also super established solo performance artists to show their stuff, to learn, and to make friends. How do we feel about making friends? Yay! That's very confident for a theater crowd. I mean, I know we're all very good at making friends because we've been out being social and seeing other human faces since we can remember. It's not weird to be here. But just in case it is weird for you, we're going to demonstrate how to make a friend now. Hey, you've got shoes.
Hey, you got shoes.
We have that in common.
Let's be friends. Simple.
It's really easy. Okay. Now we're going to hear from our amazing festival director, Dr. Sally Richards.
Kia ora koutou katoa, ko Sally Richards toko ingoa. It is with enormous pleasure that we launch tonight the program for the 2021 New Zealand Festival of Solo Performance Festival. It's a festival. We just call it TAHI. A kia ora to all of those here at Bats in the Whare and to those who are tuning in online. Here now is the culmination of much mahi. We're here tonight to present our festival program, to thank our team, our partners, and our presenting artists. But we're here most importantly to entice, to enthuse, and to intrigue you, the audiences, to come out and come to the festival and tune in with TAHI. From October 19th to the 23rd, we will bring 20 solo shows to Bats Theatre, including 8 main bill shows, 2 works in development, 2 shows for younger audiences, our Hatch program of 6 emerging artists, a brand new show called Whānau, which is a collection of 10 monologues from brilliant New Zealand solo shows, delivered by 4 actors. And off-site at Thistle Hall, we have 6 workshops from our artists. TAHI is committed to bringing this festival to audiences. We want to be in full capacity live here at Bats Whare, but we're also ready, if needs must, to go to our digital platform. Ngā mihi to Creative New Zealand, Bats Theatre, Playmark and Wellington City Council, amongst others. Enjoy the sneak previews. And now to my esteemed colleague, co-producer, Beth Taylor. Thank you.
Just a little bit short. Haere mā tātou, and welcome to the 2021 TAHI Festival program launch. My gosh, as Sally mentioned, we've got a really full-on program for you this year. My name is Beth Taylor, and I'm the co-producer of TAHI. As a producer, I don't often talk at this type of event, and I'm always behind the scenes on the foot of a ladder, rapidly printing and folding programs, or cutting up cheese in the Bat's kitchen. So this is a little bit scary for me. However, I think it's so important that we acknowledge all of the people working behind the scenes to bring the program that you are seeing today to life. Our operators, our designers, our marketing team, our artists, our Hatch team, their collaborators, our partners, Playmarket, our families who support us, and our funders. At TAHI, our motto is kotahitanga, together as one. And for me, that has never been so true. In this crazy time of COVID-19 and changing pandemic levels, it has become apparent how important connection and people are. Whilst you might only see one person on stage throughout the festival, solo performance is a misnomer, and people are truly at the heart of our values and everything that we do. Even though TAHI is only in its third year in 2021, we are bold, we are tenacious, and are committed to growing our festival to feed into the wider theatre ecosystem. This year, we've spent a lot of time looking at our values, holding spaces to look at well-being and sustainability of people, working with groups like Timo Timo to explore tikanga and how we hold a platform for diversity, exploring accessibility, looking at our processes and hosting 2 performances with New Zealand Sign Language, which we're really, really proud of. And lastly, working with the Sustainability Trust to look at how we can positively impact our environmental footprint. It's a big list. But work we are committed to for not only the future of TAHI, but the future of arts practice in New Zealand. For now, though, we are in the present, and holy moly, we are really, really excited. Here in the Dome at Bats Theatre, or streaming in from your whare, wherever that may be across the country, thank you so much for joining us today. Ko tahitanga, together as one, for the launch of the 2021 TAHI Festival program. Thank you.
That was so great. Yeah, I love that idea that it's solo performance, but we're not really solo. There's a whole team behind us. Personally, for me, I have a show, so technically performing solo because I'm in the festival, but not really because I've got Aaron Boy here.
Hello again. Still here.
He's, whether he likes it or not, I just bring him to everything that I do and carry him like a comfort blanket. Name a softer boy. You can't. Anyway, it reminds me of that important theatre phrase from Roger Hall. I'm not actually a hall, I'm just a man. And also, why is Harold Lindsay Bird so mean to me? Okay, so next we have a trailer for the festival. Can I get an ooh? Yeah, that's right. Theater can have trailers too. It's not just movies. Because you know what they say, movies will make you rich and TV will make you famous, but theater is also a thing you can do. Anyway, watch a trailer now. home, you saw a trailer. If you're here, you just saw me sitting down there having a wee boogie. I hope that was fun for you. Now I'm going to introduce our first sneak peek. Can I get another ooh? It's always been my dream to kind of have a pantomime, so this is as close as I'll ever get. So I'm going to make you do lots of reactions. Our first snippet is from Patrick Adderley, where he gives us a sneak peek of his show, Tennis. And I said it like that because it's in all capital letters. And it's my belief that if something's in all capital letters, you have to say it really intensely. So it's tennis, Do we agree?
Yes.
Great. I am unhinged. It's okay. I'm going to read the blurb because it's very good. Patrick Federer is the lesser-known younger brother of Roger Federer. Ooh, spicy. But Patrick is no ball boy, and he has some Grand Slam tennis tricks and stunts of his own. After the show is Wimbledon, put on your dancing shoes because we're heading to the tennis ball. So grab yourself a soft serve and bring the whole family to see the circus show people are calling an absolute racket. Please give it up for Patrick.
G'day guys, it's Patrick Federer here, and I've been asked to do a little snippet of my show, Tennis. So, I've got my nice shorts on. Here we go. I've got these lovely rackets here. They're on brand. They've got a bit of pee on them, but that's all right. Bit of water, clean that up instantly. Here we go. I'm going to do a couple of stunts with the tennis rackets. Can we hit the music? Oh, thank you. All right, here we go. Oh God, there's lights. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Yes. Oh, didn't drop it. All right, here we go. Whoop. See if I can turn around. Whoop. Yes. All right, here we go. Getting a little wide. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes. Haha. All right, here we go. This one's really difficult because I've got to say a tongue twister while I do it. Here we go. All right. Under the right leg with the right hand, under the left leg with the right hand, under the left leg with the left hand, under the right leg with the left hand, under both, I got to start again, I got it wrong. I can do this. Under the right leg with the right hand, under the left leg with the right hand, under the left leg with the left hand, under the right leg with the left hand, under the left leg with both hands. Oh, under the right leg with both hands. Dropping. Now this is a big part of playing tennis. You got to drop under both legs with both hands. Oh God, I should have practiced this. Up. No! Don't reinforce bad habits. Clap if I get it. Up. Yes. First try. All right, here we go. I thought the music would have ended by now, so I'm just going to come up with some more tricks. Under the armpits. Yes. Behind the back. Oh, yes. Over the head. Yeah, all right. I'm going to try a spin. Oh, God. Up. Yes. The music's still going. 4 tennis rackets. Okay. Oh, there's a light there too. If I get this will be my first time doing this on stage. Up. Yes! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! You can't see this audience going crazy. And look, I wasn't sure how much time I had to fill, so I've got one more stunt for you. Do you guys want to see one more stunt? Yeah, Bonza. Here we go. What I'm going to attempt to do is I will attempt to fit my entire body to this tennis racket. And they're all laughing at me. That's the exact response I was going for. Here we go. Can I get some music for this? Sweet, yeah. Weird. I'm into it. All right, here we go. Through the tennis racket. Now this part's quite difficult because I've got quite a big head. It's something to do with my ego. Here we go. Now. Oh, stop the music. Stop the I'm stuck. It turns out I've put on a little bit in lockdown. And if you want to see if I can actually do this, you're just going to have to come and watch my show. That's all from me. See you later.
That was so great. That was so cool. I give that little snippet love all because it was delightful. I can also do puns. Isn't that great? I pretty much went to university. So I understand that maybe I will get some heat for making fun of Roger Hall and Carol Churchill's names, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm allowed to make fun of people's last names and what they sound like because I have the funniest name in the world. My name is Elaine Dick, and it's... You know me. Why is this surprising? It's very hard to have. It's very difficult to have the last name Dick when you are mostly lesbian. It's even more difficult when you're an actor because when you're an actor, which I technically am, you get reviews. And when my peers take pull quotes, I know how that sounds. When my peers take pull quotes from their reviews, they sound very professional. You could put it on a CV, you could put it in a cover letter. But when I take pull quotes from my reviews, even if they're positive, they sometimes are, they sound like an infomercial for dicks. So they'll be like, Dick does a good job. Dick's modest aims are mostly achieved. Dick's pacing is timely.
Elaine, remember that the last one you got?
Are we going to bring that up?
I think it's a really positive, good quote.
Okay.
It was, Dick is larger than life.
I mean, I am quite tall. Anyway, if you want to see Patrick's show Tennis, I got carried away talking about jokes. I didn't do the logistics. If you want to see tennis, you can see it on Saturday, the 23rd of October in the Random Stage at 11:30 a.m. Get a coffee, see a show. Why not? We're going to see another trailer now. Isn't that exciting? I mean, you can't see it, but you guys can go online and see it later. And you can see it now. So we're going to take a look at the show that Sian Parker has in the TAHI Festival this year, which is called Sorry for Your Loss. Sorry for Your Loss is a story of growing up and explores the effects of having a sometimes there, mostly not dad. A raw and real performance, Sorry for Your Loss sees Sian Parker open up to audiences and expose something she never thought she needed to revisit. This is a story about the strength of a woman and the gift of strength from one woman to another. Let's watch a trailer. Or just listen to the audio.
I'm Sian. I'm searching on behalf of my uncle for a girl named Sian from Hamilton. A Māori man would walk past me in the street and I'd go, that could be him. He was taking in every curve. Made my face seem pretty interesting. It was like he was learning my face. Yeah, my dad, he takes me to the movies every Friday night. He gets me popcorn and a drink. Endeavour. That doesn't sound very Māori, Mum. Oh, you can't raise a baby in a caravan? I'm sorry, ma'am, but without the father's details, your benefits will be cut. Oh yeah, now you're interested, eh, darling? I tell myself these stories because it's the only thing I have left of him.
Yay, that looks really good. I was really sad to miss that when it first was on in Wellington, so I'll definitely be trying to get to that one. If you would like to see Sorry for Your Loss, you can see it at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday, the 23rd of October, on the Random stage. That's the big boy stage. Sometimes I have to remind myself, this is the little guy stage. And the studio's the itty bitty boy stage. I also have a show in the festival. It's called Deep and Meaningful. It's about like, what if it was the end of the world, but then you just decided to have a party because you didn't know how to cope with big feelings. It's not relevant to now. It's just like speculative fiction. I'm going to do a snippet from that. At the party at the end of the world, everyone is surprised that it slipped into their calendar so soon. Is surprised they were invited. Is surprised that they made it from the bed to the bus stop to here. I will miss awkward introductions, or grabbing onto the names of mutual friends like a drowning person clings to a lifebuoy, repeating back to each other, "Hey, do you know Jordy?" "Yes, Jordy. He's really cool. Yeah, he is really cool. Love him, love him." And Amon. Yes, Amon. He is so talented. Yeah, he is so talented. Love him, love him. And Louisa. Yes, Louisa, I used to live with her. She is wild. She is wild. What a hurricane. What a hurricane. Love her, love her. I will miss not knowing whether we're going in for a handshake or a hug. Settling for awkward laughs and a high five that spectacularly does not meet. We were too shy to look at each other's elbows. I will miss the first inside jokes. Well, made on camping road trips, melting the ice like January sun, made at workplaces, shared memes over email, made at parties over snacks. We both believe in the importance of a proper chip-to-dip ratio. Jokes that making a new friend feels like dating, reflecting 5 years later, if we hadn't hitched a ride with the same person, we might not be friends, might not have dyed each other's hair, might not have met each other's friends, might not have bought matching jackets, might have stayed horribly alone if I'd known what I wanted to do earlier, if I'd stopped hiding under duvets earlier, if I'd learned to drive earlier, we would never have happened. Everything is terrifyingly fragile. Like a haunted snow globe. Or an old rickety swing bridge we dared each other to jump off of. Our bones would break so easily to fit in. I will miss giving each other our names, knowing they may fall out of our pockets later, forgiving each other and giving them again. I will miss whispering your name at parties, like a hot piece of gossip. Hey, do you know them? They're so cool. They're like really cool. I love them. Heck yeah, baby. You can come see my poetry show. Poetry's cool. Get on the poetry train. Woo-hoo, right to Party City. If you want to see my show, I totally know when it is. It's at 8 p.m. on Saturday the 23rd, right here in the Itty Bitty Boy stage. Not in the Itty Bitty Boy. What did I call it? The Little Boy stage.
Just Right stage?
The just right stage. Not too hot, not too cold. Okay, we have one more snippet. I'm very excited about it. It's from our Hatch group. So the Hatch is our student showcase. So that's where there's students from Ta'awaha, we've got Toi Whakaari, we've got Victoria University, and it's a program that helps them like develop their craft and get more confident, and then have something to showcase, and then have an audience to showcase to. That's very cool. I wish I had that. I technically went to university. I did a general BA. Wish I'd focused like these kids. They have a bright future. So today we have Amy McLean, who's presenting a small taster of her showcase, Fragments. This has very good wording, so I'm going to get dramatic. Vivacious, visceral, vivid. Fragments is an exploration of the human condition through movement and spoken word. Please give it up for Amy.
worthless, useless, hopeless, a whole lot of less, one big hot mess I hate to confess. That's me. There's a constant banging in my brain of words, words that tear me up, words that tear me down, words that leave me scattered in fragments all around. Words of war that I wish came from someone else, somewhere else, just anywhere else but my mind. I hate to admit that they come from me, that I can hear them so clearly in my own voice. They sit in every crevice of my skin, running for miles around every corner. Just as I think I've finished the race, the track begins again, the whistle is blown, my mind begins to race, the race to find the end, only to realize that there is no end. A constant bite, a constant fight. All I really want is a little bit of light in this darkened soul. Your light and my light might be completely different things. My light is validation. I want validation. Yes, I know that my worth and identity is in Christ and that He should be my light, but let's be honest, knowing and believing aren't the same. So instead, I put the validations, expectations, estimations of myself into the hands that did not create me. I let these hands shape me, all the while knowing that my Creator made me to be me. The words come back on the fast track, reminding me of all that I lack. These words of war are relentless. Am I good enough? Will I ever be enough? What do I need to do to be good enough? I never seem to be enough. These thoughts, these words of war are poison to my soul. They bombard my brain. They infiltrate through every vein. They make me feel like I'm going insane. I'm just trying to do my best. Just trying to do my best, but my best never seems to beat the rest, so therefore it must mean it is never enough. I am not enough.
You are enough. You're more. You're everything. You're the future. You're great. I love it. It's great. Oh my gosh, this festival is not just about seeing shows. It's about learning to maybe mix shows and also how to do art stuff. Isn't that cool? I think do we have Zoe in the audience? Yeah, we do have Zoe. Great. So next we're going to hear from our wonderful workshop facilitator, Zoe Crystal, who's going to talk about learning and stuff. Yay!
Yay!
We love learning. Learning is fun.
I love feeling short. Learning and stuff, yeah, that's what I'm helping to do, and I'm just waiting for my phone to unlock using my face, and I can't see my face. I'm going to use my fingerprint now technology. Hello, I'm Zoe. I'm the workshop facilitator for TAHI this year, and yeah, TAHI is not just about the shows, it's also about the workshops, and I might be a little bit biased, but I think that the workshops are a super important aspect of TAHI because not only are we celebrating solo work and celebrating the artists who do the solo work, but we're also celebrating artists connecting with other artists, whether they be new or aspiring or not even consider themselves artists at all, but want to learn about what artists do. So that's a huge role that the workshops help to play. So with that said, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we've got on offer this year for our workshops. So we've got 6 of our main bill artists who are offering workshops this year. They're inviting you behind the scenes of their own processes in mahi and teaching you how you can do it yourself too. So those workshops are open to the public and they run at 12:30 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. At Thistle Hall, which is just down the road from Bats. I'm sure you can find it on Google. And they run on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of the festival season. Nicely done. You can book those online as well at our website, www.tahifestivalnz.com. So yeah, on the Wednesday, we've got Cian Parker, and they are running a workshop guiding you on an exploration of physical storytelling using autobiographical stories to generate material. So helping you physicalize your life on stage. Amazing. And then we've got the amazing Samantha Hannah, really, really funny person. And she's taking you through a workshop on how to use lived experiences to make comedic material. So using your life and making it funny and putting it on stage. And then on the Thursday, we've got Kahurangi Bronson George bringing you a workshop called Sticks of Creativity. And this is a workshop for whānau Māori who are looking to reclaim some of their cultural heritage, but it's also for whānau Pākehā who are also looking to learn about that as well. So you're learning about an ancient form of Māori weaponry, rako, which is also used in a creative way, in a creative space on stage too. So really, really awesome having a look at something that's so inherently New Zealand in Aotearoa on stage too. Then after that, on the Thursday, we've got John Davies. He's taking us back to the roots of creation in his workshop, I Contain Multitudes. And that title refers to the notion that each of us have within us many, many multitudes and many, many characters. So again, taking yourself, turn it into lots of stuff and put it on stage. Amazing. Then lastly, on Friday, we've got James Hillary Penwarden. They're the creator of The Infatale, fabulous non-binary comedian. They're teaching us how to win over an audience and then keep that audience's favour on stage. How do we make people like us? Or not like us, but in the way that we want them to not like us. And then last, but definitely not least, we've got Beth Case, who's also helping us to unpack our stories and physicalise them on stage. And again, physicalising stories on stage is a super fun and important part of theatre. So I'd highly recommend you to check out that workshop too. So hopefully these workshops will go off without a hitch with no COVID restrictions. But if we are in any kinds of COVID restrictions anywhere around the country, we have plans to make them happen anyway. So don't hesitate to go ahead and book online and keep an eye out for some deals that you can get on those artists' shows once you've booked those workshops. So yeah, cool. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you so much. That sounds really great. We love learning. Learning is cool, yes?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, baby. Okay, so tonight we have thrown a lot of dates at you, a lot of days, a lot of times. It's very hard to remember if you're me. So if you do want to know how you can see shows, when were they again, how do I book, there's a website, silly Billy. You just go to www.tahifestivalnz.com. And the festival is from the 19th to the 23rd of October. And it's right here at Bats Theatre. That's great. That's where we are now. The stage directions say that you're going to play some sick beats now.
Okay.
And it says that the Tahi team's going to join me for Boogie.